All right, it's November the 19th, Saturday. We just got back home from walking around the lake. There were 2 letters from Schaeffer Cox in the mailbox. This is the first one. It's dated November the 13th, 2016. Dear Rudy, here's what they're doing to me. A movie producer contacted me about making a film about my life. This caused the CTU to freak out, so they threw me in the hole, then back in the CMU. They gave me a bogus write-up accusing me of writing a letter to an attorney saying stuff I'm not supposed to say. I did not write the letter. He underlines the word not. I suspect that CTU wrote it and just used it for an excuse to throw me back in the CMU. The proof of this is that they started the paperwork to put me back in the CMU right when the movie producer contacted me, which was a good 3 or 4 weeks before the supposed letter was even supposedly sent. I never got to even scrutinize their phony letter because as soon as they had me back in the CMU, they dismissed and expunged the bogus write-up. I guess it had served its purpose, so they didn't need to keep on with their lies. They don't want anyone to know about me or hear my story. They're trying to break my spirit and make you guys forget about me. Even the way they did their dirty tricks are right out of the Chinese thought reform torture manual. It's all about building up hope, then smashing it. Then doing it again and again and again, until eventually you learn that hope equals pain and you give up all hope. It's satanic. The feds are pure occultic evil. They couldn't break me. In almost 4 years, they could not break me. So the screaming demons let me out of the CMU. Let me see my children. Let me feel human. Let me talk to people on the phone, work with attorneys, and live without 24/7 abuse that's so bad it's a war crime under international law. They told me all I had to do was go 6 months without a write-up, and I could then transfer to any prison I wanted to. They offered hope. Then just one day before that 6 months was up, they snatch me up, strip me naked, and throw me in the hole. They suspended my email until 11/25/16. Again, this is the little by little hope/disappointment tactic. I thought, okay, it's only 30 days. I'll have communication again soon. I have hope. Then they gave me another bogus write-up for talking to the press. If they railroad me on this one, I'll lose my email and phone just about the time I would have gotten it back. They just love to inflict pain and induce despair. On top of it all, it's not against the rules for me to talk to the press. In fact, it's listed in the BOP rules as one of the prisoner rights. But there are no rules around here, only rulers. BOP doesn't do this stuff as much. But I'm not in the BOP custody. I'm in the custody of CTU, Counter-Terrorism Unit. And they're a fly-by-night non-government private contractor like Blackwater. I suspect that they are a front for the SPLC. When they moved me to the CMU, I was taken to booking and BOP processed all the paperwork to release me. He underlines the word release me. Then they shoved me out a back door where CTU was waiting for me. CTU just rents a spare building from the Marion prison and keeps us political prisoners in here like lab rats to poke and shock and do psycho test on. They want to learn how to break opposition leaders. They're going to learn that I cannot be broken. I'll die before I tap out to these sick sadistocrats. Schaeffer Cox. Okay, I would provide commentary on what I think about these specific individuals who are doing this and who are responsible for this. But I'll probably get incredibly angry, or I'll break down in tears, or both. So we'll just leave, we'll let Schaeffer's letter stand for itself.